thank you for joining us on our wonderful Thursday Science. I know you're excited, but please bear with me because we have a lot to do. So let's get started. Our first thing on our agenda is our promise. Please participate. Thank you for working along with us. Be respectful. You be kind to others. Oh, thank you for being on time. I love it when you're all here. Stay muted, stay muted. Thank you. I, include your name in the chat or change your name on your Zoom list. S, please stay in your seat unless I tell you to get up. And my favorite, eyes on me. Yesterday you helped me with that, didn't you? Thank you for that. Now let's move on to our birthday. We have two birthdays. I'm not sure if they're here, but Ariana and Ania have their October birthdays. So they will stay up there for the whole month of October. And when we have our November birthdays, I will put them in. Don't worry, you'll see your name. Weekly spotlight. Remember these friends? Brooklyn. Brooklyn is an awesome Promise Zoom keeper. Thank you for that. She remembers all of what each letter stands for. And she is a great Promise Zoom keeper. Thank you. Arna, wonderful responses. Keep up the good work. I love your full and very detailed sentences when you're explaining your answers. Nathan and Stephen, man, you guys are doing awesome. Keep up that great work turning in your assignments. What are we doing today? Let's move on. Our essential question. What are we doing today? Today, we are going to explore the helpful and harmful effects of the sun. That's right. We have been working on that during the week in our lessons. If you are on the same module, you'll see that we're working on what the sun provides us and how it can actually be harmful. And here's a list of our super science vocabulary that you need to be practicing and using in your answers. That's right. So if you really want to explain yourself in science, use the words that we're learning to use, like sun, star, sky, effects, protect. Oh, helpful. Helpful is also another word for beneficial. Harmful and dehydration. Oh goodness, and grow. So these are all wonderful vocabulary words that you should be using now that you know them. It's time. I can't wait to do this, Nearpod. Here is your code. P4HIM. I will also pop it in the chat. All capital letters, P4HIM. All right.
Ms. Cruz, can you walk us how to get on Nearpod?
Okay, it says join. You can go to www.join.nearpod.com. Or if you already have the app installed on your tablet or phone, but most people open a second tab on their computer, and then they go to join.nearpod.com, and then you just enter in the code to join our lesson. Should work okay, I hope. All right, I'm also going to show you the code. So it's in the chat, it's here, but this is going to go away in a second, and you will also see it on my next screen, okay? So don't worry, I will show it again. Let me bring you over to our Nearpod. Okay. So our Nearpod code is P4HIM. And we have, let me see how many people we have. 3, 4 joining us. And once again, we're going to address our essential question. What are the effects of the sun? Who does it affect? Why? How? Many, many questions. And people have had questions about the sun. for millions of years, well, thousands of years. We're going to get to learn a little bit more about the effects of the sun, both harmful and beneficial. Yay. All right, let's get started. Once again, the code is in our chat and it will also remain at the bottom of my screen the top of my screen once we get started. There it is, P4HIM. All right, we have 16 people. I am so excited. Here we go. Don't worry, it's going to be so cool. The first thing we're going to do is to watch a quick video that I found from another teacher that talks about how the sun's rays will be helpful and harmful to items, objects, people, animals on Earth. So we're going to watch a little bit of it. I'm not sure we're going to watch the whole thing, but it is a good video. However, I'm going to tell you real quickly that in her recording, she has a couple of weird sounds. Don't worry if you hear these weird chompy sounds, just stay quiet and watch, okay? All right, here we go.
Hi friends, today's lesson is all about the sun and ways that it's harmful. Our learning goal for today says, I can tell ways the sun is harmful. Now here's the deal. Here is our gorgeous sun.
Oh, okay, here's my question. What is the sun made of? A, hot, fiery gases. B, cheese. C, water. So, what is that sun made of? What do you think? Oh my goodness, look at all those answers come in. If you said hot, fiery gases, you'd be right. Those gases are actually on fire. All right, good work, guys. It's not made of cheese, and neither is the moon.
It does so many amazing and helpful things for us on Earth. Like it gives us light, keeps us warm. But we have to be careful because, as you can see from the pictures, the sun is really powerful and it gives off a lot of light and a lot of heat, which can be a little bit harmful for us humans. So how can the sun be harmful? Well, I know that one time I went to the beach and I stayed outside a little bit too long and oh no. What happened to me, friend?
Uh-oh. Ever happened to you guys?
I got sunburn. Oh, that was the pits. By the way, those are not my toes. Those are my friend's toes. But I definitely got sunburn. Ouch! That's because I stood outside in the sun for too long and I didn't put on my good sunscreen. Our skin can't take that much light and heat and other things like UV rays that come from the sun. It gets painful after a while if we're not taking good care of to protect our bodies from the sun. So that's one way the sun can be harmful. Another way the sun can be harmful is to plants. See, all of these plants have turned brown and they've died and they're not growing anymore. That's because they've gotten too much sun. Just like humans, where we can get sunburned, plants can dry out. We need to make sure that we're watering plants that stay in the sun quite a bit so that they can continue to grow and be healthy.
Raise your hand if you've ever watered the plants.
We also
me too.
know the effects of the sun when it's being harmful to objects outside. Like the top picture of the play area is after it's been in the sun for a while. Do you see how the colors are kind of faded? The bottom picture is when it has a fresh coat of paint on it. It's much brighter when it's brand new. But over time, the sun will fade colors. Look at that piece of paper with the numbers. Those numbers are on a bulletin board that was in a window in the sun. The sun faded or bleached out the rest of the page, but when you move the numbers where it was covering it up, those are nice and bright.
I told a friend of ours in one of our feedbacks to try that at home. I think the two brothers, they were going to put dark construction paper outside, right? One would go in the shade and one would go in the sunlight. And then after a day or two, maybe a day, so it doesn't get all soggy, then go out and check it and see if the sun's rays were harmful to the paper. Did it kind of bleach it or fade it out like that? Okay, there's a lot of really good experiments online and investigations to try that can prove how harmful
See how the
the
sun
sun's
can
rays are.
fade something that's outside for a long time? That's kind of harmful.
Almost done.
Now, the sun can be really harmful to people. Our bodies just are not used to that much heat. So while it's okay to be outside sometimes, if you're going to be outside, there are some things you should do to keep your body as healthy as possible and not to get overheated.
Let's think about that. Can you just name one way, just one way, type it in, that you can protect yourself from the sun? What can you use? And if you don't spell it right, it's okay. I'll figure it out. What is one way that you can think of to protect yourself from the sun? Shade. Ooh, Ava Marie, very nice. Yes, stand in the shade. I always do that. Who else? Sunscreen, Siddharth. Yes, absolutely. Some people call it sunblock. I call it sunscreen. Yep, Christina, I agree. Have somebody get all this.
Do not stay in the sunlight that long.
Let's see. Sunscreen, very good, Almo. And who else has an answer?
Mrs. Kress? Mrs. Kress? What's wrong? Mrs. Kress?
Wonderful. Move on. Thank you, guys. Next one is, whoops, let's talk about this for a moment. All right. So before you start, if my internet goes out, oh dear. If my internet goes out, don't worry, I'll come back. So hopefully my internet won't go out. Okay, so if it does, don't worry, I'll come back. So these are true false statements. We're going to read them and you circle whether it's true or not true. It's false. Ready? The first one says, the sun gives light to help humans grow. Okay, so if that's true, circle the word true. If that's not true, circle false. Okay. And then underneath that, it says, too much sun is dangerous for all living things. True or false? If you have too much sun, it can be dangerous. Let's try the third one. If there was no sun, there would be no plants. Is that true or false? And the last one, very bottom corner, it says the sun gives energy to make things warmer. The sun gives us energy to make things warmer. True or false? All right, let's look at some answers. Wow, very good. Yeah, it's true. You're right. Siddharth, very nice. Larissa, I agree. Yep. If there was no sun, there'd be no plants. So think about that for a minute. If there was no sun, would your trees grow? How would they produce food? Oh, so I think that might be a true statement. What do you guys think? Yep. Very good, Brooklyn. I agree. Okay, let's look down here. Joshua. Yeah. Does the sun make us warmer or colder? The sun's energy, does it produce warmth and heat? That's that last sentence. Good work, guys. Practice this when you have the link for the Nearpod practice. All right, let's move on. Thank you. All right, this one's even better. Now we know that the sun's energy gives us light. Well, yeah, because I mean, it is on fire and exploding, and that gives us light, and we can see it for millions miles away. So what does this light do? All right. Now all you have to do is match up the picture to the statement. I'm going to read the statements and you match up the pictures by drawing a line. Ready, guys? The first one says, this light helps boats see the land when they are at sea. A light that helps the boats see land when the boats are out at sea. Draw a line to connect the first sentence to that picture. Okay, let's do the second sentence. This light directs car traffic. So which one tells the cars when to go? All right, let's do the third one. This light helps you see when you're driving a car at nighttime. Which is the one? The third sentence says this light helps you see when you're driving a car at nighttime. And the last one, the last sentence, this light directs airplanes at the airport. Maybe they're coming in for a landing. What lights might they see? Remember we talked about how lights help us communicate? So if an airplane is in the sky, or a boat is out at the sea, or you're driving a car and you don't know whether to go or stop, these lights will all help each one of those know what to do. So it communicates, stay away, stop, go, come, it tells us things. So it's information. I always thought that question was really interesting. How does lights help us communicate? How does light help us communicate? Wow. All right. Look at all these answers. Woohoo. Larissa, try connecting. Can you see what other friends have done? Try connecting the lights to the sentences. Wow. Awesome, guys. Let me peek over on this side. Yes, very good. Ooh, look at Ava's, look at Arna's, Vashvik, very good. Julian, Yalini, Adeline, Michael, Jackson's working on his. Who's this? Zara, try to connect the picture to the sentence. Can you see what other friends have done? Let me show you Siddharth's. It's almost like, connecting. Larissa, can you connect your pictures to the sentences? And, oh, I like how you're using different colors. London's working on hers. And let me show you Michael's. Very good. Oh, I like this. This light directs traffic. You're right. It communicates to the drivers. Go, stop, slow down. All right, loves, practice this on your own. Here comes the next one. And, oh, this one's super easy. Let's look at each picture and underneath check off if the light is helping it. Ready? So put a little check mark in each box. Let's look at the one under the plant. Does the sun give the plant light? Check it off. Yeah? How about the next one? Does it warm the plant? Does it give it warmth? Put a little check mark on it. How about, does it give it energy to grow as tall as you? Put a little check mark. Does the sun give water? If it's not true, don't check it. Does it give it money? That's right. It does give it money. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the middle one. What does the sun give to the animals? Does it give it light? Give it a check mark. How about warmth and heat? How about energy to grow? Does the sun give us darkness? And does it give us water? We stand outside and look at the sky. Is it giving us darkness? Is it giving you water? All right, let's look at the last picture. Humans, that's us. Does it give us light? Does it give us warmth? Does it give us energy to grow? Does it give us darkness? Does it give us money? I don't know, Ava. I don't think the sun has made me rich. Has it made you rich? No, I don't think so. Arna, no. Nope. All right, let's do this on and see how each one is coming along. Beautiful. Keep going, Siddharth. I think, oh no, you're right. Great work. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now we have to talk about, oh, look at London. We have to talk about whether or not it's giving us energy to grow. Yep. Wow, very nice. So if you were in your house all the time and it was dark in your house, do you think you would grow as much? Did you know that the sun provides our bodies with the energy to produce vitamins for growth called vitamin D? And if we don't get the vitamin D from the sun, then we have to sometimes take vitamins. That's right. Okay, pups, let's move on. And which objects can you pull them into the box that protects us from the sun? Quick as you can. Who's the fastest? Which one of these objects is going to protect you from the harmful effects of the sun? Quick, pull them in. And if you say flippers, I want to know how. How in the world are flippers going to help you protect yourself from the sun's rays? I want an explanation. All right, if you picked 4 items, you were absolutely right. I see the umbrella for shade. Everybody put an umbrella over your head, quick. Yes, protect yourself. Oh, what about a hat? Put your hat on. Quick, put your hat on. All right, put your sunglasses on and look cool and protect your eyes. And then put your sunscreen on. Thank you for muting. Let me find out who that is. I need to find out who is unmuted. All right.
Me.
Julian, please remember your promise, or maybe we need to have a discussion, okay? I want to have a discussion. I want to move on because guess what we're doing? We're going on a field trip. Here we go, guys. Thank you so much for that. Guess what? Where are you? Where'd you go? Siddharth, where are we?
Like a drought.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. The sun was so hot, it dried up all the water in this lake. Oh my goodness, it's almost like a desert. I hope that's not a fish that died. What is that? Look at the cracks. Oh, somebody's footprints. They're walking around. This used to be a full lake, Vashvik. Look at that. And the sun's rays did what? What did it do? Who knows? Joshua, can you tell me what do you think the sun did to the lake?
It dried out every single piece of water.
That's right. Do you think it was the heat, the light, or both?
Heat.
Yeah, definitely. And I bet that this used to be a deep lake that you could swim in. All right, let's go to the next field trip. Okay, guys, get ready, get in your airplane. We're going to go to the other end of the world.
Okay.
And where are we now?
We're in the desert.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, we're in the middle of a desert.
This is so awesome.
I know. Thank you, love. Please stay muted. All right. So we are in a desert far, far away with nothing for miles except more dry mountains. Isn't that incredible? So here, many, 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 many years ago, there were trees, waters, rivers, lakes, ponds, maybe even an ocean. Could this have been an ocean? Interesting. Don't worry, you'll have a chance to talk in a moment. Please stay muted. And now we're going to look at some things that our sun provides us with. Look at this. To help, it provides us with heat and light to help things do what? Who knows it? What do you think?
Do grow.
Yes, that's right. It helps plants and vegetables, fruits to grow. So we're in a farmer's market. That's true. We're in a farmer's market. And what do you notice that you recognize? What is this? Anybody know? How about these? No, nobody knows what a pear is. Go ahead and tell me. What is this? Green beans. Go ahead, Johnny.
Green beans and
Yes.
light
What else?
photosynthesize.
Yeah. Ooh, what a big word for you to know. Photosynthesize is a word that you will all learn. And can you tell? I can tell you what it is, but maybe you can tell me, Johnny.
It's when the plants get food and they like make food.
That's right. They convert or change the energy into sugar. Isn't that wild? And that is photosynthesis, and that sugary substance helps it grow and stay alive. And then it can produce these beautiful flowers, plants, and fruits and vegetables. Here we go with the next one. Where are we now? Uh-oh, where are we? Danica, can you tap Danica? Jackson, can you tell us where we are now?
I don't know. I think we're in an apple tree.
I think
we're
you're
in an
right.
apple orchard.
Yes, look. I think you nailed it. Look at that. They're picking apples in an apple orchard. So do you think the sun is providing the apple trees with energy to grow? Yeah, Yeleni agrees. I agree too. Without the sun, what would happen? Who knows it? What do you think? Yeah.
There would be no plants and all the plants would die and the whole world would be dark and gloomy.
Yeah, that's so true. Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Thank you, love. Without plants, we have no fruits. Everybody say, oh no, we would have no vegetables.
No!
Oh no, we would have, and there wouldn't be any food for the animals. Oh no, say, oh no. And we wouldn't have shade. Oh no. And the biggest one, are you ready for this one? We wouldn't have any oxygen. Oh no. That's right. Thank you. So we definitely need the sun to provide our plants with growth. And guess where we are now, Adeline? Where are we, Adeline? Some kind of patch. Anybody know what kind of patch this is?
Pumpkin patch.
A pumpkin patch. Zara, is that a pumpkin patch?
Pumpkin patch. Pumpkin patch.
Wow, let's zoom in, find the biggest pumpkin. There he is, the biggest pumpkin. Here he is. Awesome. Okay, so yes, the sun provided what to these plants? Thank you. Mute up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Promise. Okay, what do you think that the sun provided these plants with to help them grow? Who knows it? Who knows it? Raise your hand quick. Arna, what do you think the sun gave these plants?
Energy.
Yes.
Heat.
Yes, and light, right?
Awesome. I think the second one picture you showed, it was like a beach with no water.
Exactly. That was a good observation. All the water had dried up. Well,
And also, I have pears at my house.
we have two more things to look at. Thank you, love. And I want you to I spy for me. Who's I spying? There's something in this picture that is using, oh, she sees it. Shh, don't tell anybody yet. There's something in this picture that is using the sun's rays right now to heat up. Brooklyn, what do you notice?
Alligator.
Yes, that's right. Let's zoom in and see our friend. He has cold blood. He does not have a way to regulate like we do. And he doesn't go to the store to buy a jacket now, does he? Honey, pay attention. Where are you looking? Alligator's going to come eat you. Yeah, here he comes. Wait a minute. He can't warm up by himself. So he has to sit in the sun to warm his blood and his body. Isn't that wild? So there he sits. And we better tell this friend over here that there's an alligator. Tell him to get out of there. Guys, unmute and say, get out of there.
There. Get out of there.
Right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Promise me. Thank you. Now let's talk about it. Get it? Talk about it. Haha. Raise your hand though to share your thoughts about the following statements. And we will have a quick class discussion. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me read them and then you can tell me which one you want to talk about. Okay, you'll have about 10 seconds to talk about it. The first one says, why is it important to wear sunscreen? Number 2 says, how does an umbrella help protect us from the sun? Number 3, why is it important to drink lots of water when you're playing outside on a sunny day? Number 4, if you forgot your sunscreen, what else could you do to protect yourself from the sun? And number 5, what can happen to ice cubes or ice cream on a very hot day? Who wants to be the first one to pick a number to discuss? Larissa, which one do you want to talk about?
Okay, Mama, I want to talk about. I want to talk about number 2. No, one.
Number 1. Okay, everybody else is muted while she talks, and you have 10 seconds. Why is it important to wear sunscreen? Go.
You can get sunburn. And
you can get sunburn.
Uh-oh. The only one who's supposed to be talking is Larissa. So thank you for that. Okay, go.
You can get sunburn and your skin might peel.
That's right. Thank you for your 10 seconds. I'm going to choose the next person. Who wants to go next? Adeline. If you say me, I won't pick you. Adeline, I'm ready. What number?
Number 3.
Number 3. Why is it important to drink lots of water when you're playing outside on a sunny day?
So you don't get dehydrated. It's important.
It is. Your body is almost 60% water. And if you let it dehydrate, you won't have that fluid inside you to move your blood, or your brain will dry up. Ooh, I don't like any of that. And look at Siddharth's having a sip of water. He's like, yeah, I don't want to dehydrate. Siddharth, which number would you like? Thank you, honey.
5. 5.
Oh, 5. Go ahead.
So if the sun will melt the mountain snow, and then the sea level will raise.
Wow, you guys are the smartest kids I've ever known. Did you know that is so true? If the glaciers and the snow-capped mountains melt, then where's that water going to go? But in our rivers and lakes and oceans, and that water is going to creep up and rise. And then the level of the water will be too high. And I don't want to walk outside and go swimming. I'd rather have a yard to walk in, wouldn't you? Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much, Siddharth. Johnny, which one do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about number 4.
4, if you forgot your sunscreen, what other things could you do to protect yourself?
You could put up a little umbrella because umbrellas aren't just for protecting yourself from the rain.
Yeah, that's right. That'll block the sun. The same is true for a tree. You could just go stand under a tree, right? The same thing will give you that protection. Awesome job. All right, Christina, I'm ready. What number?
Number 1.
Okay, why is it important to wear sunscreen?
So you don't burn your skin, and there's another one that happened to mommy too, but I forgot what it's called.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you get too much sun, you can actually get like bumps and
Chosen.
yeah, you can get scars and bumps and even skin cancer, and we don't want any of that. Thank
Mommy
you
got
for
bumps.
sharing.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you, sweetheart. Go ahead and mute. Let me ask one more friend. Benito. Okay, 2 more. Ben, what number?
I will use number 5.
5. What can happen to ice cubes or ice cream on a very hot day?
It will melt.
That's right. Do you like to eat melted ice cream?
No.
No, that's just like, you know what that reminds me of?
Yes.
Almost like um a smoothie, kind of, right? And then
Look, ice cream soup.
yeah, ice cream soup. That's a good one. And did you know that if you do leave it out in the sun too long, it will go bad. It'll turn sour and maybe even will have bacteria and it can make you sick. So that's very important. And ice cubes, well, melted ice cubes is just water. So thank you, honey. All right. So let me do a random. I'm going to close my eyes and just pick the last person randomly. Okay. And if you've already done it, then I'll pick somebody else. So let me close my eyes. Don't let me peek. Ready? Yeleni. Yay. Okay, Yeleni, go for it.
I picked 2.
Okay. How does an umbrella help protect us from the sun?
So we're not in the umbrella. We will have sunburn.
Larissa, thank you, dear. You're right. That is so true. An umbrella does protect us because it will provide us shade from both the sun and the rain. All right, my love bugs. So what are we doing now? It's a quick time to climb and then we're going to say goodbye. Super easy. Let's put us in the Himalayas. We like the Himalayas. It's sunny up there. Okay, go ahead and choose your player. This is a short one. I think 6 or so questions. It's not very long. And then we'll let you go. See if you have learned what the effects are of the sun, both helpful or beneficial and harmful. Woohoo, look at all these players popping up. I'm so excited. We're going to get started in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, my kiddos. What is the name of our closest star? What is the name of our star? It's not George, is it? That's right, Julie. Oh, awesome. Look at all those points. Let's go to the next one. Woo, look at that kid running up there. Number 2. What does the sun's energy give us? Ooh, look carefully at those answers. What does the sun's energy give us? All of us on the earth. Look at that kid running up there. That's right, light and heat. Those are the two things that it definitely provides us with. Number 3, what do plants need to grow? What do they need? Don't say television. They don't need TV. They don't need, what are they called? Pokemon cards. No, they don't. Maybe they need My Little Ponies. No? Awesome. Yes, that's true. They do need light and water. All right. What is something that can protect us from the sun? Something that can protect us from the sun. You know, I really like the friends that take their time to read each answer. You don't necessarily have to be the fastest one. Wonderful. What is something that can protect us from the sun? Very good. A lot of different things. An umbrella, sunblock. Oh, number 5. Well, are the stars always in the sky? Always, always? Somebody's shaking their head no. Are you sure about that? The answer is yes, they are always in the sky. All the time, even when we can't see them, they're still there. Number 6, which one of these items protects us from the sun? Which one of these items will protect us from the sun? Whoa, wonderful. Everybody got that one right. Let's look at our leaderboard. Awesome job. Everybody got points. Oh, congratulations, guys. You did great. Okay, one thing to do. How do I know you've got this? In other words, I want you to be the teacher in the classroom and teach me something I need to know about the sun. Tell me one thing or post a picture that teaches me what you think I need to know about the sun's effects. Can't wait to see what you write. And then as soon as you pop it up, you can go. Oh, let's see. Oh, the suns are, look at these pictures of the sun coming in. Ooh, look at Christina's a sunblock. I agree, that will protect us from the sun. Joshua's got clouds. He knows that the shade will protect us. Jaden, try again. I'm not sure what that says.
Miss Cruz,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I just don't know how to type.
Okay, you can also, you can click a picture, or you can tell me, just tell us.
Yeah, but even for a picture.
Just tell, oh, Adeline, put sunscreen on. Yeah, just tell us what you think we should know about the sun's effects. Tell me something.
This is a safety rule in space.
Go ahead, but about the sun.
If you ever go don't go that near to the sun, because the sun, even though it kind of looks pretty cool, because the sun's radiation can kill you.
That's absolutely true. That's why many rocket ships, spaceships, they have many, many layers of protective covering. So, and then even they know not to get too close to the sun. The gravity of the sun will pull them right in. That's right. And that would be very dangerous. Wow, look at all these pictures. So what do I need to know about the effects of the sun? Do I need to know it's hot? Do I need to know that it can dehydrate me? Do I need to protect myself with, anybody have a picture of an umbrella? Anybody have a picture of a hat? Oh, look at this one. Johnny says, if you don't wear sunscreen, you'll get sunburn. You're right. What about a dead plant? Plants need water, but not too much sun, right? Just enough, not too much. Oh, let me see. More are coming in. Oh, look at this. Pre-show. Wow, that's really great. Yelini, nothing came in for that one. See, Darth has, oh, look at that. You have a diagram of the sun. Oh, an umbrella's coming in. Yes. What do I need to know about Mr. Sun and the effects? Anybody have a picture of a farm? I know. What about that alligator? He needs the sun to warm up. Many lizards, reptiles, snakes, can't they can't warm themselves. They need a light and heat to warm themselves.
But,
Oh, here they
but
come. Oh, it's a hat. Yes, protect yourself from a hat. Joshua, I'm not sure what this means. Okay. Oh, Yeleni's farm. Oh, there's the umbrellas, Siddharth. Nice work. Okay. Oh, look at that. Joshua has a sun. It's like it has an explosion, a plume on it. A sun. I forget what they call them. Yes, Ava Marie, very nice. Okay, guys, you are all done, and I think you have proven to me. Look at Ava Marie's. The sun is so hot, the plants can die. True. We don't want that to happen. All right, guys.
Miss Cruz,
Yes.
I just want to tell you one little thing that can also protect you from the sun.
Yes, tell me quick.
Your eyes. Your eyes can't handle that much, or your eyes will get radiation from
That's
the
true. That's true. There's special sunglasses that you use during an eclipse.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a sun wave.
There's like special sunglasses with protective coating on it because you're not ever supposed to stare right into the sun. You'll burn the retinas in your eyes. You're right. So they have special sunglasses that you have to buy, and they will help you be able to look at the sun. But even then, you shouldn't stare at it. Okay, so make sure.
My
Mhm.
sister has these special glasses
Yeah.
that when you look up in the sun, it just goes into the sun, into sunglasses, and when you go down, it comes back to sight glasses.
All right, my love bugs, you are all done. I hope you have a great weekend. Keep up the good work. If you have a DBA later, I'll see you later today, okay? Bye. Good